A university degree is no longer enough in the Nigeria of today. So train your child to earn $10,000 per month with digital skills. That is what I'm going to share with you in today's video. Now let's get into it. There was a time when if a family successfully trains their children through university, they know they have secured their financial future. I speak with some of my older brothers and uncles, and they tell me there was a time when in this Nigeria, even my eldest brother, when in your third year, when you are in the university, some people in their third year, some companies are beginning to look at them before their final year. Some people have got a job in their final year before they've left university, and they get a car. People will call it the good old days. But now things have changed dramatically. You see graduates who are working for Dangote driving trailers. He said there was time I even heard of master's degree holders. And how much are they paid? How much do people get paid? There are graduates who are not earning up to 200,000, many of them, after all the expenditure. And to add to it, lest I forget, inflation and the cost of living has gone high. If you could survive with 200,000 naira with a young family some 5 years ago, it's almost impossible now. You'll be struggling at transportation, school fees, everything. Is that how that young man is going to get married? Is that how that young lady is going to fulfill her dreams with 200,000 naira per month? And then, is that how they're going to take care of you as the parents who have spent so much money sending them through school? In this part of the world, we know that parents train their children partly because they see them as their insurance for old age. At their old age, your kids will take care of you when you are old. But what if your kids are not yet standing on their feet? When would that happen? Having said all this, there is a class of people who are living fine, who are making a killing now in Nigeria. These are people, mostly people who are earning in hard currency. Many of them are living, some of them are living in Nigeria. In fact, many of them are living in Nigeria, but working for companies abroad. These young people are earning monies that transform their lives. Because with as little as 500,000 or $500 per month, when you convert it, you're looking at over 750,000 naira. And with as little as $1,000, you're already looking at 1.5 million. Now, check the average company out there in Nigeria. At what point, how many years will a graduate in Nigeria have to work to get to a point in most companies out there where they will be earning 1.5 million naira? But I know young people who are less than 25, many, who are making multiple thousands per month. And that could be your child. That could be your child. Many smart parents have already caught the gist. That's why you see many families now send their children to learn a trade even after graduating. Some by themselves after they've graduated and they have their degree and they see the kinds of amount people are offering them. They say, no, I can't live like this. So then go and learn trades. So you see graduates who after university go to learn tailoring, designing, fashion designing, plumbing, a lot of different skills. And now some parents even make it mandatory for their kids. Before you go further, go and learn a skill. And many times, many parents come to me and tell me, I want my child to learn digital skills. I know this thing, people make money on this now in our internet. When they press computer, they get money. I want my child to learn it. So many people are actually catching on to it. It is the new way. It is the new way to fast track your child. But sometimes the best skills your kids may need to learn may require some investment. Don't play penny wise, pound foolish. You've probably spent millions sending your child through university. If you calculate all the money you've spent, both from their registration, accommodation, feeding, and everything, you've probably spent millions. So it is not time now that you actually help them acquire skills that will transform their lives, that you begin to play budget conscious. Understand that their future might depend on this. So, this conversation I'm having with you, if you spend a total of 2 million naira sending your child through university and they cannot find a job that will pay them 500,000 naira in Nigeria today, wouldn't it be wiser for you to spend as much amount or even more to help them acquire skills that will help them make $1,000 per month? But what if I'm talking about $10,000 per month? Yes, there are skills your child will learn today. Once they master it, they will be able to command up to $10,000 per month. For example, if your child becomes a good software programmer, many of them can command $80,000 per year, depending on their skill level. But let's not even go into those, because some people might find it too complicated for them. We run a mentorship program where we teach you digital marketing skills that will help your child in the next 2 years. This is 2025. By 2027, this same month, let's say this is April, by April 2027, if your child follows what we're teaching, that your child will be making at least $10,000 per month. Now think about that. $10,000 per month is over 15 million naira per month. Imagine how your family will change, how everything about your finances in your family will change, how your child will be set up for life if you do this for them. So why do we tout our own mentorship program? There are other great programs, but why do we talk about our own here? Our own is designed by Nigerians who understand the special problems we have in Nigeria. We understand the difficulties Nigerians have when they come online, because we have lived it. I have done this for over 25 years. And our program is structured. We start them from a point. We help them not to make mistakes. We don't just run a course. It is not a course. It is a mentorship program where we'll teach you, watch you, make the right decision. The only reason anybody can fail in our program, is if they refuse to do what we have instructed them to do. But if you know that you have a child who can follow instructions and do what they are told to do, you have, in 2 years' time, your family's story financially will change permanently. We guarantee that your child, if he joins our mentorship program, will make $10,000 per month if he or she does what we're teaching, or we will teach that person for free until he hits that amount. To show you how powerful this thing can be, we have a young boy who worked with us. He started working with us when he was about 16 years. By 19, he had become a Naira millionaire. So by the time I invited him to our church, he was already employing people. And I knew from his direct team leader that he had over $10,000 in savings at 19. As at today, he lives in a duplex in a good area in Lagos. His mom lives with him. His mom is a widow, but their family's life has been transformed permanently. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about for your family. And listen, if your child could go through university successfully, or has the brains to go through university, he has the brain, she has the brain to do our mentorship program. Don't let your child just go on YouTube and begin to search for different things. The time he will waste trying to piece things together. By the time he's trying to find out what works, today somebody tells him, go and search for remote jobs. And he said, okay, remote jobs are it. Another person comes to me, there's this app. If you use it, it will make you certain amount per day. And the third day, your child can be bouncing from one thing to another, wasting money, burning money. But what a mentorship program does is that they keep you on a proven track. Takes you step by step from one point to the next. Because you are working with somebody who has already been there and done that. It's like you're following a map to a destination. And when you make mistakes, or when you make mistakes, somebody's here to correct you. When you are confused, somebody's here to enlighten you and straighten the paths for you. Finally, the reason why you should invest in your child being part of a mentorship program is that we are going to help them create a system that will keep growing consistently as they put in the work. It's like building a house. We lay the foundation. Your son or your daughter follows us, lays the foundation. Then we start laying the blocks. The first coach, the second coach, the third coach. At a point, it will begin to take shape. And your son or your daughter will begin to see, oh, this thing is working. 2 years, within that time, your family's life will be transformed. I don't want to waste too much more time on this. If you have spent money sending your child to the best schools and they cannot get a job that justifies the amount you have spent, it is time for you to try something else. If what I've said has convinced you, click the link in the pinned comment and description. Or if you don't know how to go about it, you can call that your son or daughter to come and help you do it. You'll be asked to sign up. You provide your email, phone number, and your name. Then when you submit, we will send you an email. You have to open your email and confirm that email by clicking a link in it. When you confirm that email, we will send you another email with a link to where you will fill an application form. This application form is to make sure that your child, because whoever is going to join the mentorship program is the person going to apply, not you paying for them. If you want your daughter or your son, it is that person that is going to fill out the application form. That person filling out the application form, as he or she fills the application form, explain everything. The person who fills it correctly, we want to make sure that the person is the right fit for us. While our program is awesome, it is not going to work for everybody because we need people who have the right profile, the right mindset to be able for our program. Because, for example, if somebody wants to make money overnight without putting in work over a period, that person won't qualify. But then, by the time your son or daughter fills the form to the end and submits it, our system will automatically find out whether the person is qualified or not. Once that person is good enough for our program, we see is the right fit. Not that he's a bad person. The person has the profile that can succeed with our program. We will send them a link in the email to book a call. That person books a call and we will call. But during that call, you can join him or her in the call, ask your questions, get clarity on things we are doing. We will also ask questions of him or her. When we are both parties are satisfied, we will now give you our payment details so that your son and or your daughter will participate in our mentorship program and transform your family fortunes for good. You as the parent, you can also participate. We have what we call a done for you package, DFY-Passive Income Digital Assets, PIDA, where our team will build out a system. This system we are talking about, which we teach in our mentorship program, our team will build it out for you to make you any amount you want. It could make you as little as $200 per month, as high as $20,000 per month. You choose the level you want to belong to. But the higher the amount you want it to earn, the more the investment that is going to be involved. For that one, there's a second link in the pinned comment and description. It is DFY-PIDA, Passive Income Digital Assets. Click the link. You will go through the same process as for the mentorship program. And when we are satisfied that we are the right fit for each other, we will give you details for payments. Thanks for watching this video. God bless you and have a great life.